stroke of midnight and a minute after. That's when the mayor's executive order mandating mask wearing in Evansville comes into effect. Everyone over the age of 6 will have to cover up, with some exceptions, 19 in all.
Mainly common sense kind of exemptions. If someone has a medical condition, they are exempt. If you're traveling in your car, you are exempt.
Evansville's mask mandate wasn't the only time the topic of wearing face coverings came up today. City commissioners also took up the discussion.
But in the end, it's up to the individual citizen to determine whether or not we're going to beat this or not. There isn't enough government in the world. There's not enough taxes we can pay for the government to make all of us do something.
It was that mentality that led county commissioners to vote in favor of a recommendation, not a requirement, for Vanderburgh County, urging people to wear their face masks. Some of those living in the county who spoke at the meeting did so in opposition and for a variety of reasons, like property owner Randy KEMP, who shared from a letter he says one of his tenants, a nurse, wrote.
Using equipment without the proper knowledge or training is a recipe for disaster, and in this case, increased exposure.
The Centers for Disease Control has issued guidelines for proper mask wearing, including putting it on and taking it off by the ear loops to prevent contamination near the nose and mouth. But for those who raise concerns over issues of freedom and constitutionality, at least as far as the Evansville order goes, City Legal Counsel Marco DELUCIO shared that's something they took into account.
With respect to the questions about the constitutionality of this, we've looked into both the state statutes and the local ordinances. We certainly believe that the mayor has the authority to issue an order such as this to protect the public health. And as the mayor said, that's all this is an attempt to protect the public health and nothing more.
The order will last for the next 7 days unless it's extended. Aaron Huber, 44 News.
And it's no surprise not everyone is embracing the mayor's executive order or county resolution on face masks. In fact, today, protesters are planning to gather in front of the Civic Center at 5 p.m. to voice their concerns. The organizer of maskless protests spoke with 44 News on Tuesday about today's event.
We want people to wear masks. We want people to social distance. We want people to be careful of their surroundings and stop spreading this disease. But at the same time, this protest is supposed to show that the government is not in control of us, and this executive order is unconstitutional in every way.
Mayor Lloyd Winnecke says he does not think a mask ordinance infringes upon individual liberties, calling it a simple attempt to protect public health. Meanwhile, the Evansville City Council is considering its own version of a mandate that does include fines for violators.